Good afternoon, Ori. It's so nice to see you again for another Bratz Zodiac series.
Today we will discuss a new zodiac sign era. This is the Taurus sign.
We've already done Pisces, Aries, and now it's time for Taurus, the Taurus couple. Very excited to see your doll today, and it's the male doll, right?
Yes, today we will discuss the one-of-a-kind Bratz boy doll. The Taurus season starts from 28th of April to 20th of May. This Bratz boy is inspired by 18th century goth style of the portrait of a Christian vampire with a monochrome color as black that highlighted with a lot of silver and crystallized accessories. So like when you read about the mystical creature that the vampire are, we learn like the vampire, it's like a dead person that returned from the grave and survived by feeding off the blood of the others.
What inspired you to make a Zodiac series?
Oh, and I chose the zodiac sign a topic because I was interested in how like the personality is expressed through a visual identity and external appearance. I reimagine each doll as a unique character with its own energy, aesthetic, and storyline. I think that my work connects fashion, graphic storyline, doll customization, translation, inner strength. So I think that's with my personal hobby and work, viewing fashion in the specific point of view and with like graphic and visual design. I can like translating like the inner traits of my doll collecting and customization. My point of view from those years that I search for inspo, it's like a mix of DIY creators and makeup artists through Instagram mostly to a concept art and fashion until like the top of the list of like a big fashion designer and collection. Creating and building dolls as a mini mannequins, it's like really therapeutic in a sense when I recycle all the material and repaint their faces and redo their hair and makeup into a new art form. Through this project, I aim to like explore like this creative way through this personal hobby.
I've been very inspired by the work that I've seen so far with your dolls, and this has been so fun to be on the journey with you to show them off. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I think like as a Bratz doll collectors and artists, I hope like Bratz itself will appreciate more independent doll artists as a positive partners and maybe like to do a future collab or something, because I think it's really a great idea.
Yeah, I would totally agree.
Yeah. So the outfit is a dress that's named Wearskin and the hat named Povin by Newa 1997 _official, and the model is Asher _Jaravi. The chest armor named the skeleton via extended _identity. The sandals is like inspired by mental sandals by Perry Teddy Diosa. The ear jewelry is inspired by Ashniko cover in red dark. Sunglasses is a sci-fi inspired by Apocene. And the hand jewelry is from Ella_S. The belt is a necklace named Crown of Agony, inspired by Wishla and Krishabana. And for the makeup, we have two inspiration. We have the beard, inspired by Average Looking, and the makeup is inspired by Jam Dot Makeup. The beliefs in vampires was influenced by a Christian idea, a Gothic culture, and the lack of scientific knowledge in the Christian Europe, especially in a region like Romania and Serbia. Unusual death was common, but it was sometimes reviewed as a sign of a sin, and that restless soul leading to the believing that the dead person is like woke up from the grave. It's reinforced this image of focusing on darkness, fear, and supernatural phenomenon. At the same time, nature won't stop in the biological decomposition, such as bloating, fluid release, and skin shrinking, but those signs was misunderstood, but they were just a sign of a lifeless creature. So this is the vampire.
This is insane. Like, this is so cool. Like,
yeah, thank you.
I've always loved mythical creatures, and obviously I've always loved Bratz dolls, so this is hitting for me. This is amazing. I can only imagine how long it took to make?
Oh, those dolls took a while, as I said, an average of a month and a half, max 2 months for a doll. But like I work a little bit sometime on the outfits only and then on the repaints only. So I don't like finish a whole doll like in a month. But like the average making of all the steps, it's this time lapse. The outfit is a dress named Warskin and the hat named Coven by new 1997 underscore official, and the model is Usher underscore Jaravi. The doll is wearing a black vegan leather set of long skirt and shirt that resemble a gothic robe. The leather is a asymmetrical sewn pattern, corset clothing style in the back, and sleeves with silk black ribbon ties. I made a set of these two instead of like a one robe, like a whole robe, because it's more easy to dress and restyle. So you can see it's like a black vegan leather, and it have this sewn texture.
So did you find the leather like that, or did you?
Yeah, I find the vegan leather yard like that. I was quite lucky.
Amazing detail. It just adds a lot to the leather outfit.
Yeah, it's like add a personality to the outfit. The look itself inspired by the model outfit, as you can see in the fashion board, included his long hair and hat. So the doll have long hair actually.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It has long hair, yeah. In the first place, I want to make like a short one, but then I was like, I think like all the elf look with the long hair and the mystical appearance, it will look more nice to have a boy with a long hair. I have a bunch of Bratz boys with a long hair, some with a different length, styles and color. The look inspired by the model outfit included his long hair and hat. For example, the fur hat is made from 2018 Hayden Williams Chloe fur coat.
I was gonna say, it looks familiar.
Yeah, it's looking nice. I had actually a 4 yard, but I don't want to sell that too much and make it bulky. I see the little 4 coat. We have a bonus, and the silver beaded chest logo is from Nails leather stickers plus crystals applied, spelling Manic Muse in alien language font. So as you can see in the fashion board, in the model robe, it have like a sentence in an alien language style. I really want to make it but in the Manic Muse style, so I just put like in the sides of the clothes, I glue down nail stickers, beaded crystals, and pearl. It should spell like a Muse in the top and Manic at the bottom. It was quite funny to, like the nails Roman silver stickers with like the spiral style. So I just got them from Temu. It was quite pleasant to use them on the clothes.
Yeah, great idea.
So the shoes is metal sandals by Carrie Tediosa. The metal inspired platform sandals made actually from the 28th Bratz sandals. I think it was a duplicate of Jade or Chloe sandals. I used the same method like, in the Black Spider one, the shaving down and the gluing stuff on the sandals. In the first thought, I want to use like a real metal diamond plate, a thin one and a small one, for art and craft stuff. And I searched like for a couple of days. I didn't find the item I want, so instead I made the outside layer from a furniture foam pad and a brass split pins. It have all the small bumps, like the circle bumps. It's actually like the brass split pins pad, speaking of the foam that I glued down. Yeah,
it looks like it's made of like rocks and metal.
It's what actually your idea is a good one. I want to use this method also, like make shoes from small rocks. At first, when I started making like this character, I didn't think about this method, and so I just ordered from foam pads and I shoved them down to make a rough texture, and then I like cut down the brass split pins and I glue them down. After the gluing down all the stuff, I will coat it down with a varnish glue. In on top of that, I use like a gold leaf for the thin application. I will, like paint them with a spray paint, and over that, I use like a black and dark silver acrylics to match the reuse metal style. The black socks gap is glued with and another thin layer fabric and covered it with a black paint. Under the shoes, you can see like a low legging that I sewn down also from the vegan leather. The accessories have a bunch of inspiration styles. So the first one is the armor, named the skeleton via a extended underscore identity. So the armor, it's made from like a snail silver edgy earring coated with plastic pointed studs, and over it I use silver pearls and red and silver crystal too. As you can see, like this is from a silver earring that I cut down and like made this silver spiky chest armor. So you can see it's both sides have spikes. So it was a really cool reference to the fashion board armor. My point of view on fashion and like to recreate stuff in a small scale, it really paid me a favor, and I think it's quite accurate to the one in the fashion board. In the fashion board, you can see like the woman with the armor have all the ribs in the sides. I just add on a red crystal as a blood and texture, and also the little beads. So it's like you see in the side of the woman like a little floating necklace on the side. So I really just recreate this down.
It's very impressive that you see something that inspires you and then you can find pieces like the earring and make it small scale to look exactly how you want it. It's very cool.
Yeah, I think it's a nice method like to recreate stuff, especially when you use old and new jewelry. And it's it's not like a new method, like it's not new to put an earring on or a necklace accessories like on dolls. You can see a lot of the inspired method in the ball jointed doll community, but on a broad scale is quite fascinating to see the reference come to life. The ear jewelry is inspired from the Ashniko cover in the reed dirt, and I use like craft snail to like hold them in place, and also I added some mini hoops and a red centered diamond in the earring. So the glasses is like a sci-fi inspired by a Apple scene, and it's sculptured with plastic studs. I laid over again with Mod Podge. I painted it black and covered it with the red crystal lenses and also a coat of thin layer of glitter. The hand jewelry, it's from _Ella_S. The hands with nail connection, covers with black coal crystals and red and silver bunch. Like at first I thought maybe I just make like a glove, a leather glove, and then glue stuff on it, but then I think it was a good gimmick like to add connected hands. So I cut the palms part, and then I put a pointless nail connector when I like drill down hole, and then I put like the nail connector. So it was quite fun to make the hands. I had like a black coal crystals, but it's made of coal. I don't know where my grandma got it. I broke them down. It was quite dirty to use them, and then I put another layer of crystals, but I start like with the red and the clear white bunch, like a big bunches around the hands, and then in the nails portion I use like a drop crystal, and over that I put mini crystals over it to make a little highlighted.
I think the hands have probably one of the most details. I can't even believe how detailed you can get something so small.
It took me about a week, a little bit each time, but it was really worth making. The belt is named The Throne of Agony by Wishla and Krishabana, and the fashion bird is quite similar to the necklace, like the texture rings on the necklace, it's like spikes all over it. Each ring, it's like an earring. I combine a bunch of earrings with like the spiky texture, and the cross one was attached to one of the earrings, so I use it. When you see in the fashion board, it's really look alike. And I add on a red diamonds. It's really resemble a belt.
Yeah.
For a doll scale.
Definitely.
Yeah. At first I want to make like a necklace 1 of 1 for the doll, and then I was like, I think it's quite chunky to be a necklace, so instead I just make it a belt. A short pendant as a nailed wooden weapon styled with semi-mesh red bow plus red crystals. It's like a pendant that I cover it with some crystals and add on a mesh red ribbon. It's a nice touch up to the character.
Yeah.
So now we'll discuss the beard and the makeup repaint. The beard inspired by average looking, and the makeup inspired by Jam Dot Makeup. He has a long, dark brown hair that is from hair extension that I styled down with craft nails and with a painted, sharpened beard. I made him like a painted beard, and also in the side it's like a sharp ending.
Yeah, the jawline is very chiseled.
Yeah, because it's he's a Chad. He's a Chad of the baby. He's a Chad. I'm kidding. I really love like the boys dolls, like the body and the face, because it really complements, like the gold one repaint of a doll. It's really about the layering. Until you don't layering the face, you can't tell in much how the features will go well. You need like to map it at first, as you know, and then you like see, okay, I think I can highlight like the cheekbones or the eye sockets, add more shadows. So it's really about the layering that's made the boy face more charming. So after the repaint, you will see like he will be more fine looking and more dimension. So the makeup style is made from a black and silver color lining that resemble a fern, dark red plummed eyeshadow, and a neutral lip color. And he have also a dark gray eyes, and we added a waterline plus clear bubbles end of his eyes with a bunch of silver plastic studs as piercings, plus a silver metal front teeth. He had elaborate piercing under his chin in the left eyebrow, I think, a double nose bridge piercings. I use it in all of the dolls. I think it was cool detail to add to the dolls.
Thank you so much for showing us.
So
it's so cool.
Thanks. See you in the next video.
Yes, can't wait.